What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City daily transfer update, and things have just got very hot and very interesting in the transfer window involving Manchester City, including some massive breaking news this morning that Julian Alvarez, the deal has been agreed with Atletico Madrid. He's on his way out of Manchester City. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe. It's the easiest way for you guys to stay up to date every single day with all the latest transfer news here on YouTube. There's going to be so much news and information coming out for you guys over the next week or so with the fallout from this Alvarez deal. So rather than trying to keep you up to date and get your head around everything, I'll do that and then I'll just verbally communicate it to you guys. So if you haven't already, do subscribe. Social media links, they're in the description. I'm always giving my thoughts on my Twitter and my Instagram, so do go and check it out. Links and details there in the description. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim, and do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including Julian Alvarez. How and who do we replace him with? Let me know in the comments below. So we're going to start off with the ins, as we've got no contract news, and we've got a very quick update on a new name for this window, and that is Joao Felix. Now, of course, 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes after I edited the video for my transfer update yesterday, where I said it was quiet and no news was really knocking around and there was no ins news, the Joao Felix rumours came out, and from there you had the fallout from Alvarez, and within maybe 2-3 hours or so of that story coming out, we had huge developments on Alvarez, which of course I'll keep you guys up to date with later in the video. So Joao Felix, the Mail have said that Atletico want to offer Manchester City Joao Felix on loan for the season with an option to buy plus cash, which would probably be around 50 to 60 million pound for Julian Alvarez. Man City have valued Alvarez at around 80 to 85 million pounds, and Atletico Madrid were willing to pay up to around 75 million pounds as their upfront fee, and then adding some add-ons of around 10 million pounds based on success is what the deal was being worked on. And as of right now, Man City are not working on Joao Felix, so push that to the back burner. Twice Felix has been offered to Manchester City. It could be a third time in this window, but I don't think City will take their option to look at Felix. I think Man City, if they do want to replace Julian Alvarez, are probably going to go in for their alternative for that number 6, number 8 role, as the Alvarez sale will free up not only funds but space in the squad for that signing to happen. And I think if maybe more space is created in the squad later in the window, like a Cancelo and Calvin Phillips leaving Manchester City, then maybe Man City may choose to add an attacker for their replacement for Julian Alvarez. But I suspect rather than going down the route of Felix, it will be a player that we've been interested in and had a look at over the last few windows, which should be Dani Olmo if he hasn't already secured his move to Barcelona, or more likely an Eberechi Eze, or we'll see if it is somebody else. So moving on to the outs now, Man City have returned back from pre-season. City want to sort out the future of some young players, and there's some massive movements that's happened in the last 24 hours or so. So firstly, Mohamadou Susoho, Football Insider were reporting yesterday that he was close to joining Peterborough on loan. Now, they did say that Jacob Wright was going to be signing for Peterborough on loan, and then it was reported by the Peterborough chairman that that was fake news and that wasn't happening. So is this true or not, that they're going to pick up Susoho, who was around the City first team squad for last season and going to be dipping down into League One rather than the Championship? Well, Jack Gorhan's put some reliability on it and says that he will be joining Peterborough on a season-long loan, and I'm amazed there isn't Championship interest in there. And if I'm being honest, I think that is a cracking signing for Posh, which is the nickname for Peterborough for anybody that was unaware. Now, another young player, Alex Robertson, got the very latest on him, and Wales Online have said that Alex Robertson has now undertaken his medical with Cardiff City yesterday afternoon. They say the fee is around £1 million, and I said there'll be some add-ons included on that, including a sell-on fee. More than likely there will be a buyback clause on there as well. It's believed with all the add-ons included, the deal could rise to as much as £3 million. Just waiting on official confirmation on Alex Robertson joining Cardiff City now on a permanent basis. We've also had developments on Finley Burns. He's close to signing for Hull City on loan. There's going to be no purchase option there, so it will be a season-long loan, and Finley Burns is going to be having his medical in Hull today for him to join them for the season. And we've also had developments on Micah Hamilton as well. Middlesbrough, they're talking, and them talks are progressing with Manchester City for Micah Hamilton. That was according to Mike McGrath. And Sam Lee has said that Middlesbrough were working on a permanent deal, which is going to include a buyback clause and a good sell-on fee as well. And then Fabrizio Romano has said that negotiations are at the final stages, ready to be sorted, with a medical to be booked in soon. And Fabrizio Romano then went on to say that the fee is believed to be £3.5 million, with Manchester City having a buyback clause worth £11 million, as the final details still need to be sorted. Then he'll have his medical and he will become a Middlesbrough player. He has said that this deal has now been agreed between Manchester City and Middlesbrough, so we're just waiting for them to book that medical in, and Micah Hamilton to complete his medical and be announced as a Middlesbrough player on a permanent basis. So we're losing a couple of young players on a permanent deal, and we're also loaning a couple of young players out as well. Rightio then, to the meat, guys. Strap yourselves in. Julian Alvarez, what a massive 24 hours we have had. Now, all this came about from David Ornstein. There is nobody more reliable than David Ornstein. Rumours have come out about where Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein get their information from. David Ornstein's getting his information from football clubs, from inside them. That's how he's getting his information. That's how they're so accurate. Fabrizio Romano, he acts on behalf of information that he's receiving from agents. Hence, he's got a more well-rounded clientele of information coming in, whereas David Ornstein's just very much to the point, because the information he's getting is coming direct from the football clubs themselves. And he has said that a deal is being worked on between Manchester City and Atletico Madrid, where Man City are looking at a fee that's going to be at least 5 times bigger than what we paid River Plate for Julian Alvarez. And it is believed that Man City paid £14 million for Alvarez. So you're looking at a deal worth over £70 million. He says the fee is close to being agreed. It's in the final details for him to become an Atletico Madrid player. He says that the price and payment terms were the only issues last night to be sorted. Alvarez has told Atletico Madrid that he wants them and only them, so PSG will miss out on Julian Alvarez. And then Gaston Edul over in Argentina has said that a formal offer from Atletico Madrid has come in to Manchester City. Atletico are expecting an agreement to be reached with Manchester City either today or tomorrow, is what was being reported. He says that it will be a fact that Alvarez will become an Atletico Madrid player this summer. Then the Manchester Evening News have said that Manchester City are holding out for a club record sale for Alvarez, and that is what will happen for Man City to sanction the sale of Alvarez to become an Atletico Madrid player. And then Fabrizio Romano, as of late last night, had said that Atletico Madrid's bid was up to around 75 million euros, with 15 million euros in add-ons included on them as well. Then Cesar Merlo, who is absolutely spot on with information with regarding Julian Alvarez, has been spot on since Man City were interested in signing Alvarez from River Plate. He's been spot on with all things news coming in from River Plate and from Argentina, and he was saying that Atletico had submitted their first and last offer, which was worth 75 million euros as the upfront fee, with 15 million euros in add-ons, taking it up to a total of 90 million euros. In pounds, you're looking at a total fee of 64.31 million pounds as the upfront fee, with 12.86 million pounds in add-ons, a total deal worth 77.17 million pounds overall. And then we've had reports coming in from England that are slightly contradicting to that about the transfer fee, but it's been reported by several different parties who are incredibly accurate, including Simon Stone at the BBC, Manchester Evening News and Sky Sports News, who have said that a deal has been struck this morning between Atletico Madrid and Manchester City for the sale of Julian Alvarez, a deal worth 82 million pounds. The overall deal is going to be worth 95 million euros, so an extra 5 million euros on top of what Cesar Merlo was saying, and an extra 5 million pounds on top of that 77.17 million pounds. We're looking at 82 million pounds overall is going to make Julian Alvarez an Atletico Madrid player this summer. It will be added to Manchester City's transfer kitty, along with the sales that we've already got from players, with more money coming in from youth players being sold, fringe players still to be sold as well. There's enough money out there for Man City to adequately replace Julian Alvarez and address the issue in the squad of a number 6, number 8. Will it be Bruno G that they want to make a move for? His statement that came out the other day on Twitter was a very strong statement where if he decides to leave Newcastle this month, that statement's going to make him look silly. It will anger Newcastle, it will anger their fans, and Bruno G really likes Newcastle, so I'm not sure he's going to do it, but Jack Grealish did it. Is Bruno G going to want to do it? Will Man City want to make a move for somebody else, a Kimmich or an Adam Wharton that we've been getting linked with? We'll have to wait and see. Do Man City want to go for a Dani Olmo or an Eze to replace Alvarez? As far as I'm concerned, space has been freed up in the squad. Push hard for the sale of Phillips. That creates 2 spaces in the squad with 2 summer signings. There's enough money for Man City to go out there and sign a couple of fantastic players that not only improve our squad, but improve our starting 11 as well ahead of the Premier League season. More than enough time, just under a month to get things sorted. It doesn't have to be sorted in time for Chelsea, but we do want everything sorted by the time we hit transfer deadline, August 30th, 11 PM BST. We're working to a time limit. Manchester City need to act quick. This deal has been very quick to be sorted, and I'm convinced by the end of the week, Alvarez will not be a Manchester City player. He will be an Atletico Madrid player, and it will be for £82 million. There's the latest. It's an ever-changing story. Stay up to date through my Twitter, where I'll be retweeting sources, tweeting about things. I will also keep you guys up to date every single day here on YouTube with my daily Manchester City transfer update. So if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Things have just got incredibly interesting and also hotting up incredibly now in this transfer window involving Manchester City. You do want to stay up to date. Do make sure you have subscribed. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Who replaces Alvarez? Who do we go after for the number 6, number 8? If it's not to be Bruno G, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update, unless we get some huge breaking news coming in over the next day or so, to which case we're getting towards that point, finally at last. Maybe see 2 transfer updates in a day. It has been known before. I'll see you soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.